Hi, everybody who sees this video. This is Diane. I come in to give tips for seniors. And you can subscribe to my YouTube channel at Diane Dixon 6900. All lowercase, all one word, DIANE DIXON 6900. Thanks for subscribing to my YouTube channel. I'm here to give tips for seniors. On this video, I'll speak about tips for Social Security. If you're a senior and you're receiving your Social Security, you want to divide it by 4 weeks and not exceed the 4-week amount each time you go through week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. Challenge yourself to stay below that amount of money. Challenge yourself to have as much left as possible by the end of your month. And you want to go grocery shopping on a full stomach. You don't want to go grocery shopping on an empty stomach because everything looks good to you and you will probably end up overspending. Go with a list. Follow your list. Stick to your list unless you genuinely forgot to write something on the list that you really need or low on at the house and you genuinely forgot to put it on the list. That's the only reason to give yourself to veer off the list, okay? Otherwise, stick to your list because grocery stores count on you coming in there without a list, coming in there hungry, flying around by the seat of your pants because they know that way you will probably overspend, spend more than what you planned on spending. And you want to eat before you go grocery shopping. You want to make sure you have your list before you leave out your door. Make sure your list is in your pocket, your pocketbook, and make sure you have it when you park at your grocery store to get out, to go in to start your shopping. Make sure you're focused, you're paying attention, and you're sticking to your list unless you genuinely forgot to put something on that list that you genuinely need. And then, of course, you give yourself permission to veer off the list. Otherwise, make sure you stick to your list. I remember seeing a program on Food Network, believe it or not, was showing this lady grocery shopping with 2 young children, and they were just throwing everything in the grocery cart. And by the time they got to the cash register, the bill was up over $300. When they took her back and said, make a list now of everything you really do need. She made a list. She followed the list. You know what happened? It cut that grocery bill in half. You do not want to purchase pre-cut vegetables. If you need onion, celery, whatever it is, buy the whole bag, buy the whole celery bunch and the whole onion. Take it home, chop it yourself, slice it up yourself. Because you pay for the pretty looking pre-cut vegetables, you pay for them to be in the back of the store chopping it for you. Buy it whole and chop it yourself. Make sure you're checking the date. If you buy milk, coffee creamer, yogurt, make sure you're checking the date and it's out as far as you can get it dated out so it can last you as long as possible in your fridge when you take it home. And make sure you are really on top of it when you go grocery shopping, that you're paying attention what you're putting in your cart, that it is on your list or it's something you have genuinely forgot to write down that you're on your list that you genuinely need. And because I'm telling you, these grocery stores are counting on us to come down there hungry, come down without a list, shopping, and flying around by the seat of our pants and just picking up stuff randomly. And next thing we know, our bill is higher than we planned. When we're on Social Security retirement money, we have to pay attention what we are doing so that we don't overspend, don't buy unnecessary stuff, right? We have to really be paying attention what we're doing. Any money you get, even if you have a really good income, you still don't want to be wasteful with your money. You want to be paying attention, even if you're blessed with a real good income. Because a lot of people with good incomes, they tend to waste a lot of money. A lot of these people, but you don't want to be doing that, whether you have a lot or you don't have a lot. You don't want to be wasteful with your money. You want to be very wise with your money and wise when you fixing to go out grocery shopping. I buy basically the same foods all the time in the same amounts. Most of you probably do the same thing, buy basically the same and in the same amounts. Because if it's just you, you can buy very small amounts. Or if it's you and your husband, you and your wife, you buy not too big amounts of food. If it's just you or you and one more person, right? You can buy smaller amounts and save money like that. And look for sales, look for things on sale, but don't buy it if it's not on your list or if it's something you're not going to make use of, okay? Whatever you bring home, watch it with the fresh vegetables and fruit. Make sure you're going to use them up before they spoil. And make sure you stick with frozen vegetable, mainly frozen berries like that to put into yogurt smoothies if you make smoothies. Or if you get fresh fruit, use it up first, okay? And have your frozen for backup. Use your fresh vegetables first and have your frozen for your backup for later on in the month, okay? This is the tips I have for you. Please subscribe to Diane Dixon at Diane Dixon 6900. All lowercase, all one word, DIANE DIXON. Thanks for subscribing. Goodbye.